On the 1st of April 1937, the Government of India Act 1935 took effect, restructuring British India. Burma, over here, became a separate crown colony with Ba Maw as premier and Sir Archibald Cochrane as governor. 6 provinces gained legislative bodies and local prime ministers, including Bombay, Madras, Bengal, Bihar, Assam, and the United Provinces. Aden also became a crown colony. The Royal New Zealand Air Force, yes, the RNZAF, was established as an independent military branch, and 6 German Condor Legion bombers attacked the Spanish city of Jaén, killing 159 civilians. In retaliation, the Spanish Republic executed 128 nationalist prisoners. The Time Life building, number 1 Rockefeller Plaza, opened in Manhattan, standing 36 stories tall, and the Amsterdam City Council approved plans for the creation of the Amsterdamse Bos, and that's the Amsterdamse Forest, actually. It's a big park area over there. Then the average temperature in Berlin was 3.6 degrees on this day, and that's it for the facts today. It is the 1st of the month, which means we're going over the state of the nation, which means we're looking at everything today. So let's start here. We are now working on Führerprinzip. We're 1 day in. In 35 days, we will be done, so early next month. After which, we will probably quickly get one of these hammered out. Which one exactly, we will have a look at later in the month. And after that, we'll probably go for Legion Condor, so we can send some additional volunteers. Not only to Spain, but also to China. China-Japan war. What we do after that, I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll probably start going down this branch. We have made minimal headway towards getting enough for Anschluss, though. So, yeah, quite a bit of stuff to work on there. Decisions, well, there's not much to look at in decisions. We can still do these two to reduce our consumer goods factories in exchange for some stability, which honestly would be probably worth it. But I don't want to do it until I first get another 150 political power thing, so we can get either a theorist or a political advisor or an industrial concern, or maybe even a chief of navy or chief of air force. We will have a look at that. Intelligence agency, well, we still have 5 upgrades, and we are working on, well, spy networks in France and Republican Spain. We can probably do something with that, like boost ideology, propaganda, root out resistance, control trade, diplomatic pressure, things like that. Are there also other operations possible? Infiltrate. For these, we need 50% spy network, or 35 for some of them. So we can't do anything of that nature yet. We don't have cryptology yet either. So we're basically stuck for now on intelligence. It's something we'll look at again later. As for research, well, we are working on dispersed industry range improvements, radio, and the basic medium tank now. We have an empty slot, but we're building up a bit more, so we're probably going to go for the battleship armor. Although it has been pretty controversial in the comment section, actually. A lot of people don't seem to understand the use of this. And maybe they're right. But I think it's only 53 days if I use the Navy XP for it. It's only like 2 months. It's not that bad. And I do think I want to like have a holistic approach to the 3 different branches, you know, Army, Air Force, Navy. Because we also have different experimental facilities for each of them. And yeah, looking at that, I do want to, you know, experiment with all of them. So I'll have another think about it for a few more days. But odds are I am actually going to go for that technology. As for the market, well, it's only Italy, no, the Kingdom of Hungary actually selling guns, and no one else really. Then trade, well, we're still importing chromium. And a bit of rubber from the Dutch East Indies and Turkey, respectively. Currently not importing any oil. Not quite necessary yet. Our consumption is about 4 times our daily gain, though. So at some point in the future, probably before the end of the year, we will have to think about how we're going to deal with our fuel situation. Then, construction. We are still working on civilian factories across the board. This one will finish in May, in about 45 days. And after that, we will start working on our aerodynamics and avionics facility, I think. So that's good. And after that, we will also get the nuclear research facility. And after that, probably maybe a couple more civs, but I might also start building a few military factories after that point. Production. Well, we just got basic machine tools or improved machine tools. So the cap is now increasing again, which means these numbers are all going to go up throughout the month, which is good. The one plane I messed up, the basic close air support, is still very low. So that's not good. We're barely making 2 of them a month. Very bad. Although we're making 2 fighters a week now, so that at least is okay. We have built up a few of these armored support things as well. And we have basically no guns in storage. We'll have a closer look at that in logistics. For recruitment and deployment, well, we have all of these units in basic training, as well as 1 Panzer division. Not bad. And yeah, infantry equipment, we do have 746, but we are constantly using a couple of them to reinforce. We're actually short on anti-air. But I believe only our mountaineers are using it right now, so should be fine. Officer Corps. Let's have a look at land or mobile warfare doctrine. We have a lot of XP, but we really have not progressed down the tree yet. I think we're obviously going to go for Blitzkrieg down the line, or maybe mobile infantry, but Blitzkrieg is just, you know, that's what the Germans do. Germans do what Germans be doing. Maybe it's also good to look at some alternatives for the inclined belt armor scheme here. We could also, for example, go for, I don't know, anti-tank. We could start working on this ahead of time. That might be good. We could get Marines or paratroopers. Although we are basically at our special forces limit already. We could get the field hospital or the logistics company. We could get amphibious tanks or improved engines or tank protection. So we get that around the same time, or before at least we get the medium tank. However, we can still do the Navy first and then do one of these. And then it will still be done in time for us to design our medium tank. We could also do something radical and go like way ahead of time on one of the fighters, for example, on one of the airframes. Or invest in one of the air upgrades like armor-piercing bombs. Enables armor-piercing bomb locks, which, well, we don't have much information on it, to be honest. So yeah, air, don't know. Engineering, we could go for this one, computing machine. We have a 100% research speed bonus. That will increase our research speed across the board. That might be actually a contender. For something we can do. And we also have industry stuff. But that's way ahead of time as well, and we don't have any bonuses for it currently. We could go into oil processing a bit. Fix our rubber thing. So how many refineries do we have actually? I don't think that many. Base gain and from 3 oil, yeah. No, I don't think we have any refineries yet whatsoever. So that's something to think about. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can look at. We have 98 factories, 91 mill power, 48 Navy XP, 28 air XP, 118 political power. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good description of all we have... yeah, of our current situation, basically. Let's get back to the Spanish volunteers and see if they are ready for some action. I think the tank is. We have a Spanish unit going in here, but I don't want the tank attacking a mountain province, actually. Is there any grassland province in this area? No. No, it's just really hills. So yeah, I'm gonna wait actually another day for the infantry division to get some more organization, so we can use both of the divisions to attack into this hills province. So I don't want to be attacking into mountains at all. Especially not with the big debuff. Let's also check for the debuff everywhere. It's still present. Yeah, literally everywhere. In all the enemy territories anyway. Yeah. So there's not much we can do in the way of pushing a specific front. So yeah, it's just a waiting game in Spain right now for a bit. Maybe tomorrow we'll attack, maybe the day after. We'll see. And then we'll start building up some more XP. Very good. In the meantime, we can also check the air again. We have 50.7% superiority right now. And over the past month, well... let's look at days. We have been losing some fighters, but the enemy has been losing more. So I think we're all good on that front as well. And yeah, I think that's it for the State of the Union. One more thing I want to mention. You can now, it's already been possible for a while, but you can now become a member of my channel for a mere, I think it's like 2 or 3 euros. And that will get you early access to some of the videos, like not every day, but on days where I upload early, I will make it available first to channel members, and then a few hours later, other people will get access. It's a small benefit, I know, but if you want to support the work I'm doing here with this series, it's a great way to help me gain some extra income from YouTube. And the second thing is, I have a Discord, and I've had it for a long time. There's like maybe 10 people in there, and no one ever talks. But I'd like to get it a bit more active, and in order to get it a bit more active, I think I would like to recruit all of you loyal viewers in helping me collect daily facts for future dates, right? So if you find a source, a real historical source, for a daily fact for anything that happened, well, at this point after the 2nd of April 1937, that's not on any of the wiki pages that I already use, because those I already have, then I would really appreciate if you, you know, let me know on Discord, in the Discord, and then we can, you know, add them in the video, and then I will give you a shout out if you're the one that came up with that fact. So those are the updates for now. Oh, and before I forget, the link to join the Discord is, of course, in the description of the video. Cheers.